at the same time.
I'm good. Don't worry. I got it.
User in your channel
All
started
right.
recording.
Alright, what's going on, everybody? It's your boy UTX The Prophecy, featuring.
What's going on, people? It's your boy 3MG. Let's get it.
What's
Featuring.
up, guys? What's up, guys? It's Abel. You already know. Let's talk games. Let's do it.
And we're doing this Metal Gear Online first impressions of the game. Now, we've been playing this for the last, what, you want to say about 2-3 hours, maybe?
Yeah.
We've been playing it for a while. So we're about to give our first impressions on how we feel about the game, the pros, the cons, should you get it. So we can start off by talking about the issues with the game from the very beginning. Was how long did it take us to get this game?
Sheesh. My God. Hours, bro. Since last night.
Since last night. It was pretty bad in that sense, yeah. We
The
were
DLC,
waiting,
the first patch or whatever it was, came probably about 2 o'clock in the morning.
Yep.
For us, but there was already people that had it like already, and it was like they had it for like a few hours as it was. And then we finally didn't get it until earlier today. I got it probably like around 11 o'clock. So that's when we first got the game. I think it was supposed to be available last night, but it just wasn't for everybody. I think New Zealand had it early, Japan had it early, and the UK had it earlier than what we had. So
Yeah,
that was just
annoying. No, that was
just,
yeah,
it
that
was
was
just
the only.
annoying.
That was the biggest, like one of the biggest.
Yeah,
things.
one
You know,
of
he
the
was hoping for it.
definitely.
Yeah.
He was hoping for a midnight release.
So the thing I want to show you guys and talk about next is the customization. The customization in this game is pure fire. I enjoy. You can customize your character. You can customize his loadout, his gear. I don't really know what Ascension is right now. You have to be level 37 to get it or what have you. But what do you mean? What I mean by customization? So like if I go over and we have different headgears we could choose from that cost. What does the GP stand for? Gear points or?
Yeah, something like that. Yeah, gear points.
Right.
Yeah,
So we
that
could
sounds
choose
right.
different like camos and stuff like that, and you can look at your character. Like right now, you look like Scorpion with his horn. It costs 300 GP or whatever, as well as when you customize something, you can customize like what the colors are on it. So as you see, there's like different variations. Like they got gold right here, platinum. What else? Zebra, leopards, cheetahs. Like they got all type of
Man, it
things.
sounds like that 2 Chainz closet.
Yeah, it's crazy. Like all the different gear that you unlock and camouflage. Now this is just for the tactical vests and the headpieces and stuff like that. They also have, if you go to loadouts, so you can look at your gear, you can also customize your actual weapon skins as well. And the weapon skins have different camos as well. As you see, I'm going through showing you guys some of them. And then they have like where the front part of it can only be customized or the back part can only be customized. So they have crazy customization in this game.
No, you're definitely not lying. I was checking that out before. I think that was the only thing that they were saying that they were gonna add microtransactions for, is just cosmetics, which I don't mind. Like Prophecy said before, you know, as long as it's not messing up gameplay or enhancing
Yeah, I
people's
have
ability to
yeah.
play, I don't mind it. Because I think the gear is kind of fire. I like all the different variations of the classes that we have. I'm the scout. I think Prophecy said he's infiltrator. And then what's the other one?
I don't even remember what the last one is called, to be honest. It's like the middleman, though.
Yeah, y'all about to get hit with this train work though.
Train.
Nah, but I just like the fact that Scout, like once again, the Scout has not only snipers but it has long range, you know, weaponry. So I can also use my, you know, AR rifle or any other tactical rifle, as well as sniper rifles. And they got the stun sniper rifle. They have a stun AR rifle, which I just unlocked, and they got the stun pistol as well. So I mean, they add a lot of different variations, and depending on your gear as well, you have a letter grade next to your guy. You would see like on the top right when you're customizing, and depending on how much gear you add, will impact your player's ability to run fast. And I mean, I know it's been a pretty big problem to me with the stamina, because then your guy actually has stamina in the game, which slows your guy down. So I mean, I want to know what your thoughts on that.
Um,
Oh shit.
oh, my bad, bro. What I think of it though, it at first I'm thinking, all right, that shouldn't be allowed. But at the same time, when I played with it, it wasn't like a nuisance to me. It was something that I could probably live with. But the thing is, it was like a okay. But I see kind of why they did that because the characters move very twitchy and very fast. So if everybody was running around like a crackhead, it's just like, can I catch this dude? So that stamina thing kind of makes them jog if they don't use the sprint at the right time. Like you know what I'm saying? Because
Yeah.
if you get in a gun battle, everybody just run away from you all day, and you'll be tight. You'll be like, yo, everybody's just running. Like it would just get wild. So I kind of understand why they had that cooldown on the run.
Yeah,
That's a
after a
good point.
while, it doesn't bother me as I've been
Oh
playing it
yes. Oh
more.
yeah. I definitely agree.
But I do kind of wish it would. But to go back to what Ricky was talking about, to further on customization, each class has its own unique abilities attached to it. Like my class, you've seen me go invisible. The infiltrator is the straight up stealthy type of dude that goes in there, goes in, gets out, and try to do what he does without getting killed. The mid range, I'm not 100% sure what the mid range dude even does, to be honest. I just know he has like C4 and stuff like that, but I'm not really 100% sure what else he does other than that. But everybody has, like I said, their own perks, their own customization skills, as well as I think there's some things that we have together. I want to say there's certain perks that we might get together, so there's something that Ricky might have that I might have,
Yeah.
and vice versa. The one thing I enjoy really well is when you're playing this game, it's much better to be in third than it is to zoom in at first. I noticed that when you're playing this game, and if you shoot, oh, he just bodied me while I was invisible. If you shoot while you zoom in first person, your character slows down, your aim gets thrown off a little bit. It's not as accurate as it would be if you are just shooting straight up from third person. So that I actually kind of like that. I mean, because this is a third-person shooting game. I don't know if the previous Metal Gears have been like that, but I know this one is. I like it for that reason.
Yeah, I can definitely agree with that. I mean, when I switched from third person to first person, I saw it more like, okay, now I know with first person, it can help me out with long range. And
Yes.
if
Yeah.
and if I yeah, exactly. And if I encounter anyone close range, say if there's multiple enemies, I will, switch to first person just to get the headshots and stuff like that. But I like the variation. I like that, it's a little bit different as well. Cause if imagine just having first person and you was able to sway left and right like a maniac. Like I wouldn't like that, and I would hope they have a setting to change that. But I'm glad they had like a balance to it. So I mean, what you think, Abel?
What I think about that is, I think it's really cool that they did that because typically, when you have a third person slash first person perspective, people typically tend to go to first person, and I really don't like that. I'm a third person dude, but I see in this game it's kind of like you're penalized for going in first because they narrow the view with scope and they make you slower. So it's like you'll go in first, but it's like, do I really need to go in first? Because if somebody sees me, I'm assed out. Like it's just over. So it's like it's really cool, like how they balance the first person perspective. I love that this is primarily a third person game. I love that.
Good point. I like that.
Yeah, that was actually a really good point because there's not too many good. Well, I'm not gonna say good, but there's not too many third-person games out right now besides
Preach.
this and Last of Us, really, and Gears of War. There's not too many good, at least on consoles. There's not too many, really beastie ones, and that's one thing that we've been wanting more is really good third-person
Exactly.
game.
A true something that really embraces third person. This game really embraces third person.
Yeah, one
Really.
thing I like about this game as well, another thing, I shouldn't say one thing because there's a lot of things, but when you shoot somebody, you have to actually aim. Because if you don't aim, you will get bodied. And there is a slight auto aim to this game,
Yes. That
but
definitely
it's
is.
not devastating enough to the point where,
There's an advantage.
right, it's not really an advantage. Like, it's almost more of a disadvantage like if you're a free range shooter or you take auto aim off, I feel like you're better because at least you can aim at my head immediately. Versus on here, this is like an auto aim towards your chest. So when you do auto aim it, it directly goes straight to your chest, and it's not the same. Like the person that is free aiming can literally just aim at your head, and it's going to be cake for them.
Yeah, I think Prophecy's right about that because I noticed a lot of people were killing me from like my legs or my chest, and that was just they left their aim game like to that extent. But me, as soon as I aimed, it did go directly to their chest. But I made sure, you know, I aimed up or whatnot. But you said they have the ability, you could take that option out.
Yeah, you could turn off auto aim.
You see, I think if you take off auto aim, it'll be such a better experience because for one, you'll be an elite sniper or an elite shooter if you just do that on your own, because the auto aim is really just for people to really learn, I believe, you know. But some people really get hooked into it. Me, nah, I think I'm gonna just take it off. I prefer it that way.
I'm like, to be honest, right now, I'm just cooling with it. I'm allowing it to be on. I'm gonna eventually take it off just to see if if I'm a much better aimer without it. Generally, in games that they allow me to take auto aim off, I do. One thing I like about the stealth aspect of this game, when you are running around and you're invisible, it's not impossible to see you. Like, I've died multiple times because someone, has seen me. It's not like it's impossible to see them. And then when you mark somebody, like everyone that's invisible will get marked as well.
They added a lot of balance into the game, man, which I can definitely appreciate because honestly, imagine cloaking, and you know what? We haven't yet discovered this, but I asked Prophecy before. I asked him, does the scout class have cloaking? I mean, are you totally sure? You're just unsure, right? You're not totally sure yet, right, Prof?
It has cloaking.
The scout class?
Oh no, never mind. I'm not 100% sure.
That's what I'm saying. So I mean, and even if they don't, I can see that there's a huge balance, in the game because they're making sure that, all right, people who are sniping, and for one thing, I don't mind if there's people hiding out sniping because the way the game is made and the way the game is made to be played, I can see why people are playing tactical, like obviously, but they give you a lot of different, ways of playing, a different style of play, and I like the team objective, like in this game, like we all play as a team, not just because we just started playing, but overall just from, we Fulton people and extract enemies is just beastly. Well, not only that, we all help each other in this game. I just think the overall game experience is just super fun. The game modes, I mean, do you guys want to get into game modes?
Yeah, we can do game modes now.
Yeah, definitely. Let's talk it.
All right, well, Prob, you know the names of you said Cloak and Dagger, right?
Yeah, Cloak and Dagger is where there's one team that is they're trying to extract something that the other team is, being held. They're
securing. Yeah.
So that team, the left, I'm just gonna say left and right. The left team has no guns. They can't do anything besides be invisible and Fulton people. They can stun you. That's about it. They can't actually essentially kill you at all. But the team on the right, they have all the guns. The ones that are protecting the extraction, they have all the guns and can do everything. They can kill you. They can spot you. Everyone on the left, again, is invisible. So if that team on the right marks you, everyone becomes off of their visibility.
You need to
for
hide
a period
out.
of time. Right. So you need to actually hide out until you go back invisible. And the objective is for you to extract the information back to your base. That mode is really fun to me. Kid was saying that is the mode that he used to play a lot in Metal Gear. I think that's an amazing mode. I think it's fun. The other mode is
Bounty Hunter.
Bounty Hunter. It's essentially team deathmatch, but you build up more.
I think it's tickets, right?
Right. There's tickets, but the more kills you have a bounty. The bounty is placed on your head. So first kill gives you 1, then 2, 3, whatever. So if somebody extracts you and you have like 7 bounties on you, they ended up getting all those. They'll end up giving it to them, which I think is really fire. But the objective is to Fulton people back to your base. That's really the objective, other than team deathmatch. And the last mode is comm control, which is domination. Essential. Every game nowadays have domination in it. And I I actually really like that domination mode. The only beef that I'm having as far as certain things right now is essentially uh, the walker, the thing that you crawl into, and you could just, if you got a good walker, like my first game I was in the walker and I got like 11 kills straight in that. Like if you're a beast in there, you dominate, and it's kind of hard to kill someone out of that. I think they need to make maybe the view a little bit easier to kill, because the only way you can really kill them is by getting behind and grabbing them out. And I think if you shoot up the rocker, everyone shoots it up and destroys it, like it'll catch on fire and he'll jump out. But it is really hard to kill someone, and it's really easy to dominate people in that.
You ain't lying, man. That shit is frustrating. I seen Abel go ham with it, but I know on the other end, we all get pissed off when we get killed by it because I'm just like, bro,
Exactly.
I'm
Yeah.
shooting, dude, yo. I mean,
Using it.
dude.
I'm
that-
sorry, Rick.
No, because you got Abel, go ahead.
No, I was saying using it is freaking awesome. Like using it, you feel like as Prophet said, you feel like a god. You know? but like when you're not in it and you're on the receiving end of its wrath, it sucks. Like you're just like, come on.
And I feel the pain, yo, because I'm like, dude, I'm getting murked, and I haven't used it so much because I'm like, bruh, once they start using it on me, I get pissed. But I mean, that's just something I can avoid. And, you know, we like Prophecy was just murking him from behind every time I got in front of the dude. You know, I seen Prophecy, or I seen Kid the Gamer, or I seen Abel get from behind just shooting dude up. That's one of the issues that I hope they can really fix out. Or maybe there's a gun that we gonna unlock soon that can just easily just destroy something like that. Because at first I thought there was only gonna be 2 in game, but I realized we all realized that it actually spawns more. I don't know if it's every 10 seconds or whatnot, but I know one problem I noticed with the comp control was Prophecy actually pointed out was the spawn killing. And I think it's because of where the flag is actually placed, so the enemies only are able to spawn at one location. I mean, hopefully within time they can fix that.
Yeah, it's very Call of Duty-ish.
Yeah.
I was in the Walker, and me and Sid was over there as well as Kid, and I couldn't lose, bro. Like they just kept spawning, and I had to kill maybe 8 or 9 niggas back to back. Like, and they just kept spawning right there, nonstop, and there's nothing they could do about it. Like I ended up actually getting out and leaving the spawn because I just got tired of spawn trapping because it was so easy, and there was nothing they could do about it. I mean, they kept spawning in and trying to throw grenades, and they couldn't get me. So that is a good point. That's a big issue with the Walker. Now there are certain things you can do, and maybe they won't actually change anything, and people just have to learn how to, play the Walker. But one of the things me and Kid did was I ran out as a hit me, decoy, and Kid came around and just grabbed him out of it. I ended up dying, but we got him out the Walker and then ended up taking the Walker. I mean, that's actually really smart, and that's probably how you're gonna have to do it. I think it's slightly OP as of right now. Just because of how many it spawns. Like there was one time we played and they had like 3 of them holes, and I was like confused because I thought you could only have 2, and they were just dominating us.
Yeah, I think it's because they're able to take ours too, and I'm like, god damn, like for real. And I mean, but overall, I think with that in time, I hope it's being fixed, or there's ways to get around that, like Prof mentioned. But also, I just like that these matches are fast. Like they're fast.
Yeah,
paced.
they are fast. Oh,
And
yeah.
that's one of the big things I like about this game, because you go in, you get your kills, especially with the bounty hunter. If people were smart in bounty hunter, they'll know that it can be a ongoing game and just let the time run out. But I know my squad, we extracting people, so we taking tickets. We taking tickets off of people. I think we all start off with 25 tickets, right, on both teams. And when you kill people, they lose a ticket. And if you extract somebody, we gain a ticket. So I like that aspect, and like what Prof said before, if you have a bounty that's 7, when you extract them, you get 7 tickets. So that adds on. So if you can literally clutch in that mode. So people, like if you're playing it, you have so much fun. And I don't know if that ticket is implemented in those other game modes, but I really like that feature. They kind of tweaked out how team deathmatch works, and I really like that aspect of it.
So do I. Definitely agree.
The other thing, the last thing that we can talk about, because we pretty much covered everything else, is the connections.
Oh yes.
The connection, aside from one game that we played, has been flawless. Now the one game we played, it was the worst lag I've ever seen in any game. Like, take your worst game, like remember Black Ops 3 lag towards the end of it? It was worse than that. Because people weren't, when you shot somebody, they were still running and jumping and doing all type of shit. And they didn't die. And I'm just like, wait. Right, but we had already got the kill. It already popped up that we got the kill. So it was like very confusing. That lag is like I said, it was definitely the worst lag I've ever seen in this game. But other than that, it's been actually perfect.
Yo, seriously, man. I think, I give it to them though. You know what I mean? Because I'm expecting a lot of people to be on this game. I know a lot of people waited to be on this game. So for us to just experience one, and we've been, like I said, we've been playing for a few hours now. So to really just experience that one problem, I'm just like, I can appreciate that. They probably knew, like, we're gonna have like a large community join in, so we gotta make sure these servers are right. But that was annoying because when we killed an enemy, it wasn't like he killed us back. It was just the fact that now I felt like that was a decoy, and it like kind of confused me when the other enemy was shooting me. So that was a bit annoying. But other than that, we had flawless gameplay. We had flawless connection. Like shit was marvelous. I enjoyed it.
And also, like, we are a tough crowd to please, guys. So like, when we're saying like this has been a good experience for us, we're very picky when it comes to things like this. So and I had a blast so far, and I'm just surprised. I really, because like Prof said earlier, I didn't go in here expecting not a damn thing. I really did not care.
Yeah, to be honest, I was more excited for the Starfront Battlefront.
I think we all are. I'm gonna be honest. I was excited. I mean, this is all our first time playing Metal Gear Online, right? We didn't play Part 4.
Yeah,
right?
none of us played any.
Right,
well, I played a little bit of 4, but I never played it online.
Okay, so you see, we never played the online, and I personally this is like the first time I'm really getting into a Metal Gear game. Period. So honestly,
it's all of us.
Exactly. So I got into this online excited to play. Was skeptical, like, imagine this is buns, but with our peoples, they were like, nah, listen, KD was like, listen, this game is the online was fire for Part 4. Sid was telling us the online was fire. So I was like, okay. And when we got into it, bro, I'm telling you right now, we're gonna spend hours on this game, bro. This game is beast.
Well, to be honest, I really think we covered everything about this game. So I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Make sure to check out everybody's channel. We're gonna do more of what we're talking about on GMG Thursday. Trust. We will be doing, probably saying some of the same exact things, to be honest. And probably have some new things. Yeah, probably have some new things because we'll be playing a lot more. But I hope you guys enjoyed the vid. I'll let your boy.
Wait, real quick, you stopped recording or no?
Not yet.
All right, so real quick, if y'all do like this video, if you guys enjoyed this video and want more of us as a whole doing like first impressions, please leave it in the comments below.
Oh yeah,
that's actually that's really good. Because I don't really generally do first impressions myself. I just always just tell people off back freestyle, how I feel about a game. But I've been wanting to do more first impressions, and I've been wanting to do more with the squad, do more things with the squad. So this is actually very very cool. So if you enjoy it, like Ricky said, tell us.
Let us know, man. But we out of here. Thank you guys, man.
Take it easy, guys.
Squad.